Hello everyone, my name is Fauzi Ahmad. I would like to tell you a little stories that title about the adventures of Tom Sawyer. So basically the title is part of a novel um, publishing with Mark Twain and first published in 1876. So certainly inside the novel there are several characters or there are several main role for this novel, for this story. So the first one, certainly the first role in this book is Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer is the hero of this book. Also protagonist, he is naughty boy with an active imagination who spend most of this novel. And the second one is on Polly. She's Tom own and guardian. She's a simple and kind-hearted woman. And the third one is Huckleberry Finn. He is the son of the town drunk. He is adored by the local boys who envy his freedom. And the fourth one is Becky Thatcher. She's pretty. Becky is the adored unknown. And then the fifth one is Joe Harper. Joe Harper is Tom's bosom friend, and Joe is typical of best friend. So, good to know. And Sid, the sixth one, this yeah, the sixth is Sid. Sid is Tom's half brother, and the seventh is Mary. Mary is Tom cousin, and the eighth, the last one is Injun Joe. He is a violent man. So I would like to tell you to go through to the story. So yeah. A party rushes down to the cave, unlocks the door, and finds Injanjo starved to death inside. He evidently has eaten the few bats he could catch, used every candle stump he could find, and made a cupboard of rock and placed it under a dripping stalactite to catch a spoonful of water daily. In Junjo's cup, Twain informed us, has since become one of the chief tourist attractions in the cave. The morning after Injunjo's funeral, Tom tells Huck his theory that the gold never was in room number 2 at the Temperance Tavern. Instead, he believes that it remains hidden in the cave. That afternoon, the boys take a route down to the place where Tom and Becky exited the cave and crawl inside. Tom comments on how much he wants to start a gang of robbers and use the part of the cave as a hideout. The boys discuss how grand it would be to be robbers and eventually reach the place where Tom with encountered in Junjo. Tom points out a cross that is burned on the wall of the cave and tells Huck that this, not the tavern, must be where the gold is hidden. Huck becomes frightened that Injun Joe ghost could be lurking around, but Tom points out that the cross would keep him away. Comforted by Tom's word, Huck helps him search the area. The boys find nothing and decide to dig under the rock. There they find a collection of guns. Moccasins, a belt, and the treasure. The boy decided to leave the guns behind, reasoning that they will be useful for the band of robbers in the future. They dragged the gold out of the cavern and put it on their raft back to St. Petersburg. On their way to hide the treasure, however, they encounter the Welshman, who insists that they accompany him to a party of the widow Douglas' house. He sees the boats they are lugging but assumes they have been collecting old iron. Nearly every person of importance in the village has gathered at the widow Douglas' house. While the boys change into nice clothes, Huck tells Tom that he wants to escape out the window because he cannot stand such a large crowd. Tom tells him not to worry. Sid comes in and informs them that the party is being given in honor of the Welshman, Mr. Jones, and his sons, and that Mr. Jones plans to surprise everyone by announcing that Huck was the real hero. Sid then says, in a self-satisfied way, that the surprise will fall flat because he has already spoiled it. Tom yells at Sid for being such a nasty snake and chases him out of the room. At the super table, Mr. Jones tells his secret and everyone pretends to be surprised. Widow Douglas, the nurse, says she plans to give Huck a home and educate him. Finally, Tom bursts out, Huck, don't need it. Huck rich. Everyone chuckles at the joke, and Tom runs outside and brings in the gold. Everyone is shocked. When the money is counted, it's add up to over $12,000. So that's all my story, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I hope you enjoyed my storytelling. Then see you soon, another time later. Bye. Thank you.